Hi, this is Kip Ferguson. I'm taking a look at the website here, tiRings.com, handmade quality jewelry. And it looks like these are titanium rings, the TI there. Looking at the site, the header looks really nice. Looking at the top there, it looks like when I hover over the items, it is selecting it. If I click on the toll-free number, it jumps over to another page. Not sure why it would go to that page for me clicking on the phone number. I would have expected it to go to more of a contact page. I wouldn't have expected it to jump over to the active lifestyle page. That seems a little strange on the link there. It does look like the info at tiRings does open up the email program, or at least it should. It is linked to the mail to type link, so we should be all set there. Let's go back and take a look at the home page here. And as I look at the home page, I've noticed that this middle graphic is doing something really odd as far as fading in and out, depending on where I mouse over on the screen, or if I mouse out of the window, it comes back and goes away. So that fading or that transition, whatever's going on there in that middle image, looks really odd. I was also taking a look at all of the different rings here. Very nice display, looks like some very nice rings. But because you are TI rings and it is titanium rings that we're looking at, I don't know as you need to call out on each one of these that these are rings. It seems like that is a little redundant. If we're already looking at a ring website, I'm looking at the picture, and for the most part I could tell that they are rings, especially within context of the page. So that might give you some more room and wouldn't be as redundant, so you didn't have to put all of the word rings each on every single one. Let's go ahead and take a look through the site here. I'm going to go ahead and scroll down a little bit. It says that we'll make it right. You've got the smiley face on here. It looks like a lot of text there for a main page, and the quotes are kind of buried down here on the bottom. So what I might do is actually call this out into another area. It does help with some of your SEO, having that on the main page matches out with all your graphics out here. It's just a matter of if people are going to scroll down this far. The main thing that I would try and do is get what the customer says up further on the page. Maybe make a call out box up here, and maybe this transitional image here could be a little bit smaller, especially since it's doing some weird fading stuff anyways, because it does seem just really crowded up on top there. Also taking a look, you've got an ad here, you've got an ad here. Just seems like you're really cramming ads onto your commercial site. So instead of just selling the rings, you're also putting ads in there. Let's go ahead and click through here a little bit further. I'm going to go ahead and take a look at these Celtic rings. Those really caught my eye. That's a nice color difference there. And then I jump in and I get to the Celtic wedding and promise ring, and I'm getting a lot of text there up on top, and then I have to scroll down to get into the images. So that does seem like we're losing some of the focus. So I had that picture, that beautiful ring on the main page, and then I jump in and I'm now not seeing that. I'm getting a bunch of text on there. So maybe some kind of transition there, mixing up the text and the rings, if there was some way to do that. Go ahead and looking through here. I'm looking for that ring that I saw on that main page. So it was the Celtic ring, but it had a stone in it. Looked like look like a diamond or a similar stone. Let me see if I can go ahead and find that ring again. And there it is. So that I had to get to the second page to see it. At least I think that's the one that it was. I'm going to go ahead and click here to get some more detail on it. And let's see what we have here. So then I can do some more choice here. So then I can add that to the cart. I can email it to a friend. I can review the product. Price alerts, those look nice. I'll take a look at those here in just a minute, and then I can add it to the cart, which poses a question for me. Let's go ahead and go back and take a look here. I'm going to come down to that ring, and I'm going to go ahead and add it to the cart here. And then it does kick me to the required options. And that's what I wondered, is to get the options in there from this page. So this add to cart really doesn't seem to be useful here. So I don't know if you want to get rid of that or not, because it is creating a wasted step for the user. So if there's maybe another link that you could add in there, some other text, maybe select options. Again, I really want to take a look at that because it isn't going to add to the cart. The other thing on here that I noticed, you do have all of your product ID numbers on here. I don't know as individuals are going to be searching based on a product ID, which I would think would be the main reason for putting it in a title. So you could drop that title off of there, and not actually, or the code off of there, and not have it listed there. You could have it more in the detail somewhere. I'm going to go ahead and choose some options here. I'm going to choose the color. I liked that blue. I'm going to choose my ring size, and I'm going to say that the numbering on that is really strange. It looks like it's almost doing an alpha type sort, where the bigger sizes are up on top, and then all of a sudden it jumps down and starts with the 4s again. And then the 9, and then I would have to go back up to the top. But I do believe that my ring size is going to be about an 8.75. And then I can do the different widths. I'll go ahead and choose. You're seeing the same thing here. So you've got your 10 millimeter on top, and then you've got, it starts over at 6 and goes down. So if there's some way to get that sort to straighten out, that would probably be helpful. Let's go ahead and make it an 8 millimeter. And the inside finish, I'm going to go ahead and do a matte on the outside. I'm going to do a polished. I'm not going to do any engraving, so I don't need to do an engraving font. I'm going to go ahead and add it to the cart, and it says that it is a required field, so I do need to put an engraving on there, which I didn't want any engraving on it, so it seems odd that that's going to be required. So I'm going to go ahead and put my engraving in there and choose the font. It would also be nice if I could find out what those fonts are. I'm going to open this in a new tab quick and see, and that does show me. So I'm going to go ahead then, and let's go ahead and put that into a baby script. Let's add this to the cart, and it does put it into the cart with all of the information there. I could apply a coupon code, and I can also continue shopping, which will take me right back to the item. That is nice. And then it would be nice if there was an option to, I guess this here would take me right back to the list that I was looking at, and now I can go back down through the list here, and let's see what the top 10 men's rings are. So I'll go ahead and jump over there. One thing too is this text doesn't really seem to grab my eye. It seems kind of flat. The headings seem flat. I don't know if there's something more that you could do there. Taking a look at the top 10 rings, that seems odd as well. I went to the top 10 and I'm seeing only 4 items there. Let's see if I look at the top 10 women's rings. And in this case, there should be 1 on the next page. And that is also weird. It gives me 13 total when I look at the top 10 items there. So that is odd as well. Looks like we're at 10 minutes, but let's go ahead and take a look just really quick. I want to see what the weekly jewelry special is. And there are the specials, and I do see the sale prices. That's a nice ring too. So very nice site. Looks like there are some things that you could work on. There is the item in my cart. Let's go ahead and take a look at that really quick. There it is. So we should be all set. Hopefully that helped you a little bit with what users are seeing on your website as far as some navigation, some things that you could work on. And I would, if you'd like me to take a look at some more, it looks like you got a broken link there. I'm on the news page on the blog. Looks like there's a few of them that are showing up as broken. Would appreciate just letting me know, giving me some feedback, and have a great day.